Kosloski, the CEO of the HBA of Greater Lansing, and I am here with Brent Taylor, who is the CEO of Habitat for Humanity Capital Region, and this is a segment of Meet the Member. So Brent, I'm super excited that we're doing this today because I think it's super important for the public, our members, to learn more about Habitat. So tell us a little bit about Habitat for Humanity.
So Habitat for Humanity, we are a local affiliate of an international organization. We cover the Tri-County area, so Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton counties. And we have 3 flagship programs that are all about keeping people in and safe in their homes. So we have our flagship home ownership program where we build or rehab homes and resell them to low to middle income buyers. We have a critical home repair program where we do critical repairs for existing homeowners that have leaky roofs, weatherization issues, but don't have the financial means to cover the cost of those repairs. And then we have a ramp program where we build accessibility ramps for folks with mobility challenges.
Yes, all great programs. I think one of the things that I wanted to touch on with you is the new homeowner program. I think sometimes there's a misconception that, oh, you're giving away a free house, and that's not it at all. I've been fortunate enough to learn and be connected with Habitat just through our organization. And just what I've learned through it, I think it's important that people know like how a homeowner is selected, how that process works.
Absolutely. There are a lot of requirements that our home buyers have to meet. They put in a lot of work, so their finances have to meet certain criteria, like any buyer. They put in 150 hours of sweat equity, so while we're building their home, they are working on that home or the homes for others for 150 hours, which is nearly 20 full days of effort that they need to put in the process. And then we have a special mortgage program that is a little more forgiving than you might get if you just walked into a bank off the street, but still requires, again, for them to have their finances in order and be able to afford an affordable mortgage.
I love that. It's like giving someone an opportunity to own a home, and that's what's so important. Okay, talk to us about if people are listening and they're like, how can I volunteer with this organization? It sounds like something I'd like to be connected with. There's probably so many different ways someone can volunteer. So walk us through some of that.
Absolutely. So the process is easy. You just go to our website. There's a button to click. There's a quick application and a little bit of an orientation video that all volunteers are required to watch before they come on site. But once you're an approved volunteer, you can go onto our sign up site and sign up for any opportunity. So that includes any construction sites that we're on for any of our programs, as well as here in our restores, or our restores in Williamston and St. John's. And then, of course, we need lots of administrative volunteers in the office as well. So all sorts of different opportunities, and really no skills or no skills required before coming on site to volunteer.
Yeah, which is nice because obviously if you're at a job site, you have professionals there that are helping the volunteers do what they're capable of doing. And I've been lucky enough to be one of those volunteers. I think it's interesting if you want to volunteer by yourself or make it like a company-wide type event. I think that's a really cool way to do some team bonding and come out, and you're also helping out in your community.
Absolutely. We have both of those opportunities. And the other thing that we find, particularly on the construction sites, is volunteers without necessarily having construction skills will come out, and by the time they leave that day, they're using a nail gun or a power saw, and it actually empowers them and gives them a little bit more confidence now that they might be able to handle some of their own home repair needs, because it kind of takes some of the intimidation and mystique out of doing that sort of work.
Yeah, now obviously with the HBA of Greater Lansing, we have a lot of professionals who know how to use all the power tools. So if you're listening as an HBA member, great opportunity to volunteer, because then it would be helpful to have professionals on site and maybe move the project along a little quicker.
Absolutely. We love skilled volunteers, and for HBA members, folks who want to get involved with Habitat on any level, whether that's providing services, working out some sort of an arrangement. We're kind of always looking for the win-win-win, where it helps Habitat, it helps the companies that want to partner with us, and then of course it ultimately helps the folks we're serving, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, and absolutely. Another thing is I had the opportunity to walk through the Restore today here in Lansing, and there's so many great products in there. So if you haven't shopped the Restore, you should do that. Also, if you have new unused materials to drop off as well, correct?
That's a great point, and actually in some cases used materials. So we've got lots of plumbing fixtures, lighting fixtures, all that are gently used. But we also take construction materials, power tools, hand tools. So really all sorts of things that HBA membership might be dealing with on a daily basis. If they've got overages or they're replacing things, this is a great place to donate those things. And then all the revenue we generate from that goes to help the folks that we're serving in the community.
Yeah, clean out that pole barn in the back of your office and drop it off here at Habitat. Is there anything else you'd like anyone to know about Habitat, or any other important things, or anything upcoming that would be helpful?
Again, I would just encourage folks to kind of, maybe spend a little time if they're interested in kind of getting to know what it is that we do on a little bit more intimate level, and then always reach out for partnership opportunities. And I always tell people, they'll reach out when they know what Habitat does and say, hey, can we partner on this? But I would encourage folks to even reach out if they have an opportunity that maybe they don't know if it's something that would fit in our wheelhouse, because we're always looking to find new ways to support the community and find new ways to, kind of branch out and do more things.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's very important to say, because sometimes unless you meet with someone, then all of a sudden the light bulb goes off, and it's like, oh, this is how we could work together and make it a win-win for both companies. Also, monetary donations, I'm sure you don't turn those down. There's probably a link right on your website, which is great. I know there's some people that don't want to swing a hammer and do those types of things, but I'm sure you'll take a monetary donation as well.
Absolutely. And we always tell folks, whether they're actually swinging the hammer or doing something else to support the effort, in essence, we're all swinging the hammer, because we're all helping that home get built. So,
yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for what you do for the community, and we appreciate Habitat for Humanity Capital Region for being here in our region and making a difference.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.